In the rest of the day's news, a virtual reality programme could be better at spotting early signs of Alzheimer's than the test doctors currently use. A system developed by University of Cambridge researchers asked patients to navigate their way around a computer-generated world and then remember where they've been. The brain's internal sat-nav is one of the first parts to be damaged in the early stages of the disease, as Richard Westcott explains.
It's not a pleasant thought, but Alzheimer's can start to damage the brain years, even decades before anyone notices any symptoms.
Then one has this old shack there.
So what we need is a way of detecting the disease before patients know they've got it.
So they're walking in the virtual environment, they'll see a cone appear in front of them with a number 1. They have to follow a sequence of 3 cones, 1, 2, 3, forming a triangle. Then at that point all the cones disappear and participants have to walk back to where they thought they found cone number 1.
One of the really early signs of Alzheimer's is that you have a problem with your internal navigation system, your internal sat-nav if you like, and that is what this system is testing. It's testing your ability to navigate your way around. It's very early days, but this research at Cambridge University suggests virtual reality can identify the first signs of Alzheimer's better than the current pen and paper test we have now.
Where I think this VR work goes is it shows that actually we can utilise that technology, it's already out there in everyday life, and actually begin to detect these changes before people even know they have a problem.
Volunteer David hasn't shown any signs of the disease.
Good.
I'd had a pretty positive result beforehand, so that I wasn't worried about discovering something that I didn't expect. But some of my friends are really rather afraid of what the results of this kind of testing might show about themselves.
Technology will play an ever greater role in our health. Your phone can potentially spot changes that you can't see, from heart rate to blood pressure to the way you walk, talk, sleep and breathe.
That then allows us as physicians to get in there early in terms of diagnosing a condition earlier and treating something early in a proactive fashion rather than this traditional medical model reactive approach that we've been used to historically. And I think that's going to change medicine utterly.
So an app could one day be diagnosing you long before you or your doctor knows something's wrong. Richard Westcott, BBC News, Cambridge.